Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Whoa. Stroud Eklund.
You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Ah. You're Walter's wife?
Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune. And somewhere down there, I'm his wife, yes.
Wow.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments.
Charmed, Miss Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
What's this speech about?
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Walter, were you a fan?
I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
I have not been part of Constellation as long as some, but from what I have seen, I would not call that an inaccurate description.
Can we move on?
No. What's this about a speech?
Who was it again, Walter?
Sebastian Banks.
Oh, I need to hear this speech.
Seconded.
Ah, yes. Walter does seem fond of this.
I am not going to be forced into embarrassment in my own office. The answer is no.
God damn
Talk to
it.
him about it later. Once he cools down, he'll be all ears.
About our business here.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Oh.
Only after you had one hack into mine.
Oh.
Can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Is this how you two work? Sniping on each other.
Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
Oh.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
Oh. So our meeting is at the Astral Lounge.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Huh. Investigate cellar, Casey Andrew Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our seller. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
You gave me 1,000. You gave me 1,000. Okay, well. Well.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other,
I
I
missed
just
you
might
too.
have a good day.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
Assassination attempt?
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Agree that.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Ooh, they've got some.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the set of systems. They like to set up
I'm just gonna have a quick snoop around. Oh, is this like a CEO office? Executive. Right, well, I guess we'll be off to the Astral Lounge then. The lobby. Maybe we should give it a save as well before we do this. But no, they've got some definite beef going on between them. Astral Lounge. Investigate the cellar. Ask about security. Let's investigate the cellar first.
You know, I went to chef school.
This is just,
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet...
again, sensory overload. The Emporium. I guess that's where we can sell some stuff. Trade Authority. Mining League.
There is little question that Ryujin has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Bayu feels about that.
Neon Tactical. Rayjun Industries. Good. Ooh, that's the shop.
Don't even bother with that other place.
Hi there. Rose Newell. And James Newell. Hi there.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
This guy looks a bit like Todd Howard. Just a little bit. Just saying. Who's Rosa?
Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together.
Cigars, what's that?
Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza.
No, I really haven't. Well, I'm detecting a bit of competition going on here.
Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing. But Sieghart's given me no choice. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
How do you keep your place safe?
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection.
What kind of merchant meetings are you talking
A
about?
lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs.
Well, you know he doesn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others.
Through that.
The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway,
Okay.
sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll
You're
forgive the
fine.
outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Let's buy something.
Of course.
I need some more ammo.
I have a huge inventory to choose from.
A huge inventory? Oh, do you? Let's have a look. You do have some of that ammo that I want, and you have a bunch of that. Thank you. That's all I need, though. All of Neon security is corrupt?
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
What's the story with you and Razor?
I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since.
That's a good story, actually. I'll go talk to Sigurd, see if I can talk some sense into him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
You have to say anything.
Fair enough.
It's fine.
Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
I'm sure we can. You know? How have you tried speaking to Sigurd
The
yourself?
first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me.
You've set up a meeting with Walter Shroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's wait. Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
You haven't met me though. Don't duck my questions. I know the seller came through you.
I connect a lot of people with a lot of people.
damn it.
You know, can't track them all.
You really got paid for connecting the seller to Walter. We're not paying twice.
New intel, new transaction.
God damn it.
Take it or leave it.
You got a lot of fragile objects in this shop. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to them.
Try it. I'm all paid up with the right people.
God damn it.
Done talking. Not getting more from me about any of this.
God damn it. How about 2,500 credits?
Had a freelancer trail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. If you have a moment, say hello to my wife. Watch your back out there.
Fun
Hi there.
times. Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
What types of things do you sell here?
We're a general goods store, so we carry all sorts of materials you can use to outfit yourself for galactic exploration.
I don't know if it's wrong. You sound awfully tired.
Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security.
Who is this Sigurd?
He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that.
I will. Why would he be paying off Neon Security?
For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far. But it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening.
Yeah, I don't like it. What's this merchant alliance?
It's a little group James formed, with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group. Because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business.
It does sound like an AA meeting. You don't think Sigurd's doing anything wrong?
I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive.
Exactly what I said.
Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
No, it's fine. Why are you convinced that your husband's wrong?
It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon Security because he has no choice.
Exactly what I
To
said.
fight back like my husband expects.
Does James know you don't agree?
I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly,
That's not healthy.
He's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all.
It really doesn't sound healthy. I've already told James I'll get to the bottom of everything.
Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help.
No,
It would
no
be
worries
so
at all.
lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
Mind telling me how you and your husband met?
Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story.
Let's see hear
I can't
your side of
resist.
it.
James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a
Okay.
supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts, and
Nice.
blind as a bat. The gun got in his eyes, you see. I had to
Ooh.
walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times.
What's your opinion about him?
Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon Security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong.
I think he's wrong a bit as well. What you got for sale?
I hope you find what you need.
Do you have anything different? No, you don't. Okay.
Have a good day.
Have a good day as well. I appreciate that.
Boost packs. Got those too.
Eberside. Open Neon. What, there's an outside of Neon? Oh damn it, just... Where the hell are we? The outside? Oh, there's the ship. There's the frontier. Huh. Coming through. I would get seasick. working up here. Oh my god. They are sleeping chambers? Chunks. Jesus.
Not sure how much longer.
Oh dear. Let's see if we can actually get in here. I'm probably going to be caught in like a split second here, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, I thought we had fucked up then.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Computer. Ooh. Slayton Aerospace. Personal correspondence. To Musgrove. You might not be aware that there's certain items that your employer has that others have taken an interest in. Now I know you're gainfully employed. What's the harm in a little chat? Besides, I have some information about your career that, well, I would want to know if I were you, a friend. I'm not joking, friend. Expect the termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future, the precious few days you have left before they deactivate your security clearance. As per our discussion, you need to move off that item as quickly as possible. Assume you are being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. Ooh. Galbank statement. Please be aware that your current pay cycle will once again leave you with a net zero balance in your account. Due to changing priorities within the organisation, your role within Slayton Aerospace has been made redundant. Please clean out any personal items and inform anyone who needs to know about your imminent departure by the end of the day. We thank you for your over a decade of service and trust that our long-standing relationship will keep this transition free of unpleasant incident. Is that a toilet as well? Oh dear. You sleep with a rag on the floor and that's your toilet. Oh dear. Oh no. That sounds...
Yeah, I know this place stinks, but it's a living.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Oui?
Oh, madam. Sorry.
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from this fish.
Euphoria. What's my bad? What's my bad? Whoops. Right, let's go. I think we just got to ask.
Eyes on Saburo Akadiko. That
Ask
guy's
about
trouble
security.
with status quo, if you know what I mean.
The Astral Lounge. See if we can get a good picture of this. This sounds interesting. What the fuck?
Go and get yourself a drink. It's time to party.
Okay then.
Hey there.
What's up?
Dear Lord, what is this place? It is psychedelic. Restroom. Hi there.
For some Aurora? I've got plenty to go around.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. If you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I'm sure you do. Wait, so a drawer illegal or not?
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
I don't do chems. I prefer alcohol.
Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
Right. What can you tell me about Administrator Bayou?
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian.
You created the music for this place.
Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know.
Does sound pretty good, to be honest.
I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it.
Probably. Is there got a menu that you'd recommend?
That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty.
How about both? Thirsty.
All right. Well, I've got a couple of specialties of the house you might be interested in. First, there's our best seller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a commemorative bottle. But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you hungry as well?
Hungry.
A bit of a foodie, are we?
Always.
We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip, a grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. It's delicious. Anything there sound appetizing, or are you looking for something else?
That's all for now.
Of course, of course.
Take a look at the menu, please.
Start with a drink, perhaps?
Ooh. Let's have a look. Aurora goes for 700 a pop. Wow. Oh wow, that is a really cool bottle. I'll take one of those. Astral Sliders. Oh hell yeah. Private Reserve. Hell yeah. Chardonnay. Not really. Just looks standard stuff now. Lounge Special. Ooh, that does look pretty nice. Oh my god, that's expensive, but I'm gonna take it. Then I'll probably fucking sell it later. But that bottle actually looks sick. Like, come on. I'd like to see some details on purchasing the penthouse.
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems.
Oh, really?
And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
Woo! It's funny because I actually have the money for this. Tell me about the penthouse. What features does it offer?
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor.
I'm not interested.
How unfortunate. But I will be here should you change your mind.
I have a meeting here. Worried about security.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Oh god. Where exactly would a secure meeting take place?
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
Say I need control of doors, prevent someone from walking out.
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art.
I need security to be on my side if a fight broke out.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
How much is it? 4,000? That seems a little high.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Lower the fee. I'll be sure to stop by the Astral Lounge every chance I get.
A loss leader. I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Yeah. There we go, 1,000 credits.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Sounds good to me.
Enjoy the lounge.
Check the door controls.
Howdy.
I'm gonna take so many photos of this place. Got a good beat though. That haircut is unfortunate.
This place is insane.
VIP elevator.